Dr. Hampton here, board certified family and obesity medicine doctor with additional training in nutrition and functional medicine. And I am so happy that you have decided to come to my YouTube channel. I created my channel after being frustrated in my clinical practice and realizing that many of my patients were not healing using conventional training, which only taught me how to manage chronic medical conditions with medicines, procedures, and surgery. Fortunately, I discovered that all diseases have a root cause. So, if we simply focus on finding root causes of why we get sick, then maybe, just maybe, living with chronic medical conditions is not necessary at all. Now, with that knowledge, I now have a clear path to help my patients and even you heal from and prevent many of the chronic illnesses that have plagued many of us and our family. So, today's video will introduce you to who I am and why I feel my channel may add value to your life as you strive to achieve your health related goals. A few years ago, when I discovered that procedures, medicines, and surgeries weren't the key to healing, I decided to get additional training so that I would have the foundation to help my patients and now you. So I became one of the few docs in the United States who was board certified in obesity medicine. And I am now earning a master's in nutrition and functional medicine, which I feel will help so many of you heal. And I'll complete that training at the end of 2022. So I've gotten training also from the Nutrition Network. That's an organization that teaches clinicians like myself about carb restriction and how it is helpful in helping us achieve metabolic health. Since acquiring this foundation, I've worked within my health system, which is Advocate of Rural Health in Illinois and Wisconsin, to help my patients learn these principles with various programs, including our Healthy Living program, where we taught the importance of lifestyle and how critical that is in helping us heal and achieve wellness. We also started a food pharmacy where we help patients acquire healthy foods in partnership with the Chicago Food Depository, along with sharing the many tips on how to prepare those healthy foods. And we've also encouraged patients to participate in our diabetes prevention program so that they will never, ever, ever have to become a human pincushion and live a life with the diagnosis of diabetes. And what I want to do now is help spread this healing message of metabolic health to more and more people. And how do I plan to do that? Well, I plan to do that by writing articles with the Diet Doctor. I have a low carb corner webpage with them. I also have partnered with the Society of Metabolic Health practitioners to reach communities unaware of the healing power of metabolic health as they use that to achieve their goals. And I chair the outreach committee for the society. I also plan to and have also spoken at national conferences like Low Carb USA. Again, another place where we can spread this healing message. And of course, by sharing my Protecting Your Nest podcast and this YouTube channel with you. So, and to really make sure you never forget what the root causes of disease are, have taken the principles I've learned from functional medicine to create this really cool acronym, which is the NEST and ROPE. And these principles are really the roots of the functional medicine tree. And the NEST reminds us to focus on when and what you eat with an emphasis on carb restriction and intermittent fasting. The E is for taking time to exercise. The S reminds us to get more sleep and to reduce stress. And finally, the T focuses on reducing our exposure to and healing from trauma while protecting our thoughts so that how we think does not harm us. I also created the ROPE acronym since humans don't have wings and we need a way to climb up to our nest. Well, the R reminds us to be in healthy relationships, while the O and P reminds us to avoid harmful organisms and pollutants. And the E represents the importance of protecting our emotions while making sure that we hold on to the experiences of the past that empower us to have the futures we've always wanted while letting go of the experiences that simply don't. So on my channel, I will also focus on helping you achieve metabolic health. And there are many ways to define metabolic health, but I'll keep it simple and just share what is defined as metabolic syndrome. And keeping in mind that metabolic syndrome is the primary cause of most chronic medical conditions, including diabetes, obesity, hypertension, dementia, and cardiovascular disease, and even cancer. And there's so many more. In other words, most of the diseases that lead to morbidity and mortality in the Western world are related to metabolic syndrome. So if 3 out of 5 measurements are not a go, you have metabolic syndrome, and they include your blood pressure, your blood glucose, your triglycerides, HDL, and waist circumference. Now, keep in mind that only 12% of the United States citizens meet the criteria to be metabolically healthy, which is why we must focus on making sure metabolic health is our number one priority. Now, the good news is that by protecting your nest, you will be equipped with all you'll need to achieve metabolic health and accomplish your mission of living your very best life and achieving your longevity goals. So rather you are enjoying one of my videos with one of my expert guests or hearing tips I feel will add value to your life, I hope you enjoy all I have to share on this channel. So as I conclude, I encourage you to subscribe and hit the bell so that when new content is released, you are sure to get the memo. So thanks again for coming to my channel. And until we meet again, be safe, be well, and continue to protect your nest.